This is John Stint from Merchant Inn. Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
John, we got Chris, Amy. You know Amy, but we're not allowed to say her full name apparently.
I'm very familiar with Amy. I'm glad you're enjoying the cider today, Jay.
It's delicious.
It is very dry. Probably the best cider I've ever had.
Well, I think their goal was actually that. They wanted to be as natural as they could possibly could, and a cider that was drinkable and crisp, rather than making it sweet and caramel flavor. They wanted it dry, to be able to go with a lot of different foods. And the reason they went to organic, when I asked them at the breweries, why organic, they said organic just made it easy. It's just apple juice, champagne yeast, and a little vitamin C, and that is it. And they said by doing that, they said, they could make it easy for the brewery production, and they knew it was an honest product they could put out to the market.
And it's healthy for you then, right?
Well, I guess, if you're going to drink anything, I think you'd want to drink organic. Secondly, it's apple juice, for God's sake. Even though it's hard cider, it's still apple juice. And the nice thing about it, if you don't drink too much, is that a nice alcohol drink at the end of the day really does relieve some stress. So I think you're winning on both ends. Actually, in the United States, originally when we became a country, people used to drink a gallon of hard cider a day.
That's
so
right.
maybe we're going back that way.
That's what I was saying, that it didn't hard cider originate in England? Isn't that one of their main alcoholic beverages over there?
I don't know 100% sure if that's the reason, but the reason they could not brew beer in the original U.S. colonies, and they were so familiar with cider, was because of the cider that they drank in Europe, obviously, when they came over here. And they didn't have the barley fields and the wheat fields growing here, but they were able to grow, apples much quicker. So I'm going to guess, and I'm just saying, I'm guessing this, that Western Europe, obviously, there must have been a stronghold in cider, because Germany's been, and Belgium's been known for beers for thousands of years, and in England there is a huge history of cider that people have drank, so it does kind of make sense.
This has been out in 4-packs for about a month now. And before that, it was in 22 ounces for about a year. So this is relatively new to the market.
I really do appreciate you guys taking a look at it. The large bottle format is great in your off-premise locations, but most taverns would prefer a 12-ounce bottle. And I'll be honest with you, if you have some friends coming over, and say one of them's a gluten intolerant or a celiac, it'd be nice that you could you can get a 4-pack of it, so you can get a smaller quantity for one customer rather than the large big bottle. It really fit a need for us.
Wine drinkers might enjoy this as well.
To the price point, anybody who likes a nice dry alcoholic beverage, I would agree. Wine drinkers should enjoy it, no problem. It's to me, it's a little reminiscent of a champagne.
Yeah, it's got a nice bubbly mouthfeel, but it's not over carbonated like some ciders I have had are.
Agreed. It's not coarse to the tongue. The brewery itself, where they brew this, is not in the Tadcaster brewery. This is actually, they brew this at their Stamford brewery, which is called the All Saints Brewery. And they do bottle it in Tadcaster at the historical Sam Smith Brewery. And they've been doing that now for a number of years, and we're just really happy to have it here in the United States.
I wanted you to talk for a minute about the organic standards in England.
The organic standards throughout Europe and England, it's a great question, Terry, are much, much, much stiffer than here in the United States with USDA certified organic. Now, here in the United States, we trust, the U.S. stamp, and I do as well, obviously. But when it comes to the organic world, Europe is far way ahead of us on the strict rules that go into that. For instance, if you had a field that had not been used for many years here in the United States, but at one time had pesticides and fertilizers touch it, you could reapply for organic standards and you could get it. It has to be 100% virgin soil in Europe to earn the UK Soil Association organic seal of approval. And that's just one of many different rules as far as neighboring fields and all this kind of stuff, that actually things that could leach into the ground that's growing your product. And all these things come together to make it very, very, very hard to have that certified organic certification. Well, what I think it does is it ensures that the product is as good as the Lord wanted it to be, because that's exactly how it was in the 1700s before pesticides and fertilizers were actually even invented. So it makes for a great story, and for me, it gives a lot of assurance that what you're getting is truly organic.
The taste is excellent. It's way better than any other ciders I've ever had. It's great.
Well, I gotta tell you, the cider room I did not know anything about it when I got into the Sam Smith cider, and I drank it in England the first time I had it. And I was really happy with the flavor because I would prefer the dry beer than the sweet. But it's amazing how many ciders are on the market today that actually are malt based, and there's caramel syrups added, and actually other additives added to them to give it color, flavor, whatever the case may be that they're trying to achieve in their products. And I'm very happy to say I sell something that's 100% natural, and it's an honest product that we want you to enjoy. And that's pretty much it from start to finish.
We do. Thank you so much. And it's one of those things where the simpler you go, the better it tastes, really.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, I think minimalist chefs would say the same, minimalist painters. I mean, the more simple you can make it, the better. So really, guys, I really do appreciate you putting me on. And thanks for calling me, Terry.
John, we appreciate you donating the cider to the cause, and appreciate you coming on and talking. And
no problem. Organic chocolate stout's coming out soon. That's going to be our next big show, Terry.
excellent. We'll get you live in here for that.
Amen. Hey, guys, have a great weekend.
Thank you, John.
Thanks, John.